Hello.
Yeah, please, you people, ask anything or let's start discussion.
Yeah, tell me first, how can I do project? What we can do in project?
Mm, what is your choice? Means, just wait.
Web
Let
develop,
me share my web development. Na? Okay.
web development.
Yeah. In web development, you can do many things. Like
Uh,
I'm just showcasing a few projects that can be
uh,
easily done by you.
okay.
First, tell me that do you have any experience of doing web development
No,
project, or what is your skill set?
I didn't do any projects. I just take the code and I did it in BCA. That's it.
Okay, fine. So, means see, in web development we can do lots of thing in different technologies, right?
Yeah.
But the most convenient way of doing a web
Hmm.
development project is by PHP that we have just learned. Means you have just learned
Hmm.
in the last semester, and PHP and MySQL. That will be the most convenient one to do the project.
Yeah, PHP and MySQL. Yeah, I did in BCA.
Mhm.
My question is any condition to project. Someone is texted in group. There is a research project. Is there? They are publishing.
See, what actually they give this give in this report, na. So this is
Uh,
the document they have published,
oh, yeah.
and to me, they have just write this document, or this document is basically specific for MSc or some means you can say PhD level
Uh-huh.
work for some work. Okay, but normal MCA, MSc and
Hmm.
MC are different. MCA
Yeah.
people are just from application point of view. Means they are just programmer, and they have to
Hmm.
develop an application for general purpose application,
Hmm. Yeah.
websites, something like that. If someone has the knowledge, and
Hmm.
if someone has that kind of passion doing a research
Hmm.
work, then they may go for it. But it is not
Yeah.
mandatory that you have to direct your MCA project. Particularly, I am saying an MCA project in that
Uh,
kind of level. That is not true in our country. Okay,
yeah.
so it is clear, even if though they mentioned here about like as they have mentioned research, but take it
Uh,
just a project work. Okay, and
yeah.
since you are selecting web development, okay, so your purpose is to just build an web application, means an
Yeah.
website or web portal which have a dynamic part. Means it's
Hmm.
not like that a pretty simple website which have
Hmm.
4 or 5 pages and that's it. No, that will not be the case. We have to scale it. Okay,
Yeah. There is
it
any
must be a
condition for.
dynamic kind of project. Means there will be
Hmm.
a panel through which you can implement, means a front end. It will be a front end. It will
Hmm.
be a back end. Okay, a front
Okay.
end will be there,
Hmm.
and there will be a back end.
Hmm.
Okay, and you have to manage the front end
Hmm.
from the back end. Okay,
Yeah.
with the help
Yeah.
of a database.
Yeah.
Okay, so simply this is your scaling for a good
Hmm.
MCA project,
Yeah.
right?
There is
So
any models.
how can we say it as a research? Means it's not kind of research. Research is something, means
Uh,
they are, as per the document. Okay, they are expecting these kind of things. Title of the project. But no, we are not capable of doing all these things as per our current
yeah.
knowledge, right? Means all
Uh,
the data science related stuffs. See here, data science is just started in this semester. Hardly we have
yeah.
1 or 2 classes. Now, how can you,
Yeah.
okay, perform in this kind of project? So that is not. Uh,
Hmm.
don't worry about that research town. Okay,
Hmm.
just go it as a project, as a
Uh,
simple code, develop an website which
uh,
is a good amount of coding, which has a good amount of coding behind it. I'm saying that is just not like a website which has a few pages, 4 to 5
uh,
pages, and that's all. So that will not be taken.
hmm.
But If you go with a dynamic website, obviously it
uh,
must be taken. Okay.
okay.
Yeah, tell me.
Uh, Sorry, project it have some. It's bit complex or it is small.
I told you that your project should be scaled in such a way that
Uh,
it will have your front end, and you have a back end. That mean
yeah,
a
yeah,
dynamic project. Dynamic
yeah,
project.
yeah. Every
It
project
should
have front
not
and
be,
back.
means, if you can complete a very large and complex project or a web
Uh,
portal within this
uh,
8 or 9 weeks. Okay,
uh,
already we have lost first week, na.
yeah.
So and I hope they will be very strict on the due date of the project
Uh,
submission, because they have
yeah.
to wrap up the course, na. We are in the
Mm,
last sem,
mm,
so they will not going to be hang out for the projects part. So
mm,
they will be strict on that due
mm,
date. Okay, so you have to, within this few month, you have well, not few month, within this few weeks, you have to do that kind of a website or web portal what you can
mm.
complete. Okay,
Okay.
so it should not be too much of complex. I will showcase some of the work, means concept. Okay, later.
Yeah, yeah. I did a project about a job portal system in BCA. It have three
Yes,
modules like admin modules, employer modules, and job seeker modules.
that's
Is
it.
it enough for MC also?
It is enough, but it
Yeah,
will be better that means if you can add 2 3 or at least two modules extra in it, it will
yeah.
be better
That's
to
all.
scale up as an MCA project. Nah.
Yeah.
Simultaneously, you also have to remember that whenever you are showcasing all these things in your CV, okay,
Uh,
so in the BCA
yeah.
you have done it, and in the MCA you also are doing the same thing. So it will not be a good for your CV.
Yeah. Yeah. It's not good for us also.
That you also
Mm,
need to think.
yeah.
Okay, tell me others. Any?
Uh, Hello,
Please put your queries.
hello.
Hello. Please continue.
Hi. So I'm thinking to build a e-commerce website using like HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and thinking to
Good.
use MongoDB as a backend. So, like, is it good or
Exactly. Perfect.
it's good,
Okay.
right?
Yeah. But if you say, if you propose the thing, maybe your guide or the mentor will say, why you are doing this, and everything is there. Do you think that your website is going to be popular more than Amazon and Flipkart? So these type of questions you have to handle. Okay, how you can mitigate that question? So
Like,
that you have to think.
like
That you have to think.
we need to implement some of the things that is not there in Amazon or Flipkart in that way.
Is it possible, really?
Like,
Honestly,
not challenging. Like, I'm just saying that maybe it can be a simple option, but like something different from that. That is what I'm thinking.
yeah, something different. But honestly speaking, it is not possible for ourselves to think something which is beyond the scope of the Amazon. Means
Hmm.
they have everything in their portal. Okay, if anything is coming into our mount, you will see there, and you will see that that has already been implemented by them. So the thing is not like that. What you have to do, you have to go with a logical conversation with your mentor, maybe at the time of viva. Okay, we will sit for another day for viva at the end of the project work.
Hmm.
So I have some experience, some means I have quite a good experience of taking this viva and facing those all questions. So there might be a question like that. Do you think that your site is going to is better than Amazon, or is going to be more popular than Amazon? So you have to think a logical answer to them. Mm,
Okay.
So that's all. Otherwise, it is very much well scaled. If you are using MongoDB, then obviously you have some thinking about. why you are using MongoDB. And at the same time, if you are using MongoDB, you also have some relational database with it, na? Apart from MongoDB, or you are going to develop the whole thing in MongoDB by itself.
Mm.
You can use two databases. One is MongoDB, means for NoSQL part, and for other relational stuff, you can use that MySQL, which is free, obviously.
Yeah.
And to me, it is okay, very good, uh, complete setup. I will just let me display. Okay, anyone else?
Yeah, actually, yeah. Can I share a quick experience of mine during BCA? I did the same e-commerce website.
Mhm.
So few things I did like not unique, but like kind of focused on user experience. So you can do it in the same way, I guess. So what I did is I tried to optimize my website for screen readers. So it's easy for like visually uh, kind of people to use screen reader and kind of shop.
Right.
So I'm not telling like it's not there in other websites, but
Mm-hmm.
I kind of focused it so that the invigilator
Yes,
thought
yes,
like
yes.
it kind of
That's a good point he's
unique, or
saying.
it's kind
By
of
the
like,
way,
yeah.
your name, please?
Srinath.
Srinath. Srinath is making a good point
Yeah.
that in your website, try to keep a feature on which you can emphasize during the Viva. Okay, that this is a special feature. Maybe that feature is already present in somewhere else, but you can think of that kind of feature. Okay, so that is a good point.
Yeah, so those kind of things, it makes your website unique. Like they might not think, oh, it might be there like globally. It's some like very rare thing, but at least you are trying to focus on something or kind of optimize your website for some specific group. It kind of creates kind of good impressions around them. So I did that. I made like good UX on my website, so it kind of got the spotlight. So you can try out. I'm not telling same thing, but you can try out what you can do unique in your website.
No, you are right.
Even a
You are.
smallest, tiniest thing will grab a lot of attention because you are putting your thoughts into it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
That's a good point. You are putting your thoughts into a particular thing, and that is going to be noticed, surely. And don't worry, this Viva part will be hardly of 10 minutes. Okay. They have not the entire day of time to see every part of your project. Okay. So just be focus on the project report, because those project reports going to be deposited under Jain University. Okay. And they have certain kind of standards that these are the students. Okay. Do you follow the NIRF ranking criteria? So there maybe they have to mention some of the things, that how many what are the kinds of projects you are currently your is going on in your university. Those are some criteria on those kinds of ranking. Okay, so you have to put the concentration in designing the report and the synopsis. Synopsis is simple, but the report is essential. And Viva, it will be very much easy for you. Don't worry. Anyone? Anything else?
When will you submit synopsis?
Sorry.
When will we want to submit synopsis?
As per I remember, it may be 16th or 18th. Please, anyone confirm that during project discussion period, the project manager was saying that it will be 16 or 18 of June. You have to submit, and I don't find any notification in the LMS also.
Okay, we have to explain only the project, right? We don't want to explain coding, all those
No,
things.
I will show you. I will show you in this way. Let's see. This is my one. Okay, I have already made the synopsis. Okay. Sorry, I cannot display it because I am doing a government level project. Okay,
It's okay.
so
It's okay.
the
It's okay.
text. text cannot be. See here, title. Okay, I have mentioned a title and para supporting the title. So this is the title. Okay. Next you have to define the problem definition. Okay, so here they have limited 200 words. In my case, it went beyond 200 words. Some description. What are the problems? Current problems was there for which you are developing this application. So here I mentioned the thing. Then they have mentioned that you find at least two objective of your project, means what will be come out from your project. So these are the two objectives I mentioned here. Only two objectives are there, means you can put more objectives. Okay. And then the research methodology means how you did that project, or sorry, how you are going to do the project with the means the technology you can specify over here. Okay, that you can do, and certain kind of limitations what you have felt during the project that you have to mention here, and some a brief work plan. It is not, it's just like a story, means you have to say when to do what, but it's not mandatory to follow up these things. It is not possible because we are not so planned in our work. Okay, although in my case it is planned because I am doing that government level project. Anyway, one more thing I have to show you, that is this one. uh, are you seeing this one? Those who opted for web development, okay, or web based project, uh, it is a very good thing that if you go for a work on this kind of thing, means this office and organization automation system. Okay, why I am telling this? Just somebody a few minutes before saying that he had already designed a shopping cart. Okay, that's fine, no problem. But in that kind of project, the guide may ask you why you are doing this. Okay, which I think should be not the case for this kind of project. Here I mentioned just 16. There are plenty. So what is basically a office and organization automation system? It's basically a web application that will be implemented by an organization for their own task, internal task. Okay, that you can easily say that I have a client or I have a proposal from a client. Okay, so virtually I have a proposal from a client where they are facing some manual work. Okay, issues in manual work. Okay, I will describe one item. I will describe. They are facing some issues in manual work, and you are thinking to implement, to design an web application. Okay, to help them. Okay, to overcome the problems in their manual work, and this application is going to be implemented in that organization later. Okay, so am I able to clear my viewpoint? Are you getting the
Yeah, you
thing?
are not saying you should. Your voice is
Sorry,
background is disturbing. Your background is disturbing.
somebody has a very large noise behind. Please,
I
am I
thought you.
audible?
Sorry. Yeah, now you are audible.
So what I'm trying to say,
You are saying that.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
sorry.
just one more time. Say you are
Hmm.
going to build a software, okay, or a web application for an organization. Okay, that organization is currently doing some manual work, internal internal manual work. Okay, and you are proposing that organization for an application which will replace that manual work. Are you getting it? Which will replace that manual work. This organization is facing issues in this manual work, and you are trying to automate that manual work through a web application. And that's why you are building this web application. You can
Okay,
say, yeah, anything to ask?
got. Nothing, sir.
Yeah. So that is a good point, because if you are visualizing your work in that way, then some somehow your project will be treated as a live project, and means you are going to sell. I'm directly saying you are going to sell your application to this organization. You can say in that way you are proposing your solution to the organization, or the organization uh, approaches towards you, okay, by some connection, to implement that particular application for their for them. Okay.
Yeah.
So in this kind of see here a few kinds of office automation system. Okay, just before I'm describing one or two here, just tell me any of your idea, or is my idea gettable to you?
Yes, I got, but I don't want to put the time to this project. I'm doing course now. Just I want code and I just want to execute. I want to show that's it.
In that case, you do not have to execute. I think means at the time of Viva, you do not also have to execute the thing. You just have to prepare that
Yeah, I want to
document.
prepare that project. I want to present. That's it, right?
Mm. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
it.
that's it.
Okay.
Yeah,
But for that purpose,
that's
you need some ready-made code, na?
yeah. That's why I am asking.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, that we will. We are just recording the session. Okay, we may talk later
uh,
after the. Okay, we may talk later. Just see here,
okay.
quotation management and tracking for others who wants to develop a thing. That things obviously you should need a knowledge, uh, moderate knowledge on PHP and MySQL and HTML, CSS, JavaScript. So these are the things that you have to know. This quotation management and tracking. Okay. So this is a quotation management tracking and procurement management system for electrical engineering and services. What is quotation management and tracking? I am just describing it a bit further. See here, I have prepared these things for you. On the basis of the quotation management and tracking system, I have designed this synopsis. Okay, a sample synopsis. It's not full completed. See here, whatever project you have to give a name to that project in this way. Okay, online quotation management and tracking system. Now here in the next part, you have to define your problem statement. Now, what is the problem? What can be a problem? Say for the dealers. Okay, let there is a manufacturing company, and that manufacturing company supply their products through the dealers. Okay, sell the products through their dealers. Now, these dealers actually put the quotations to different sectors, means those probable clients, okay, through some salesperson or marketing personnel, right? Now, what happens? This quotation has some, some time period. Means this quotation is valid for 30 days, 40 days, something like that. It varies, depends on the client and the amount of sale. So the problem is basically about the follow up of that particular quotations, okay, at different dealers. So the company is actually willing to build a system. Okay, there are so many problems in follow up cases, maybe not properly followed up the client, due to which you are losing your probable customers. Okay, so the application is going to bring all the things, all the dealers and the salesperson, marketing, and especially the quotation submission and follow up things under an umbrella. Okay, so that's why the name, that online quotation management and tracking system. The main focus will be to produce quotation. So every Every dealer will have their separate login. Under that particular dealer, there will be separate login for a salesperson. Okay, so when a salesperson is enter inside his or her login, they can produce a quotation from there, and they can directly mail that quotation to their customers. Okay, and after that, the main work will start. That means the follow up section. Okay, so whether the quotation has been accepted by the client or some negotiation under the quotation, so there will be phases. Okay, so that can be easily done by you, and it will be a good project in terms of your MCA is concerned. Okay, so in the next part, see here objective. I have mentioned this is there. This one, to develop online system for quotation preparation, and the second objective is to manage the follow-ups. So these are the most two important part of this system. With this system, you can also add up some things if you have the time. But to me, if you can do these two things, that mean producing a quotation and making a follow-up stages, okay, that will be well accepted. Research methodology. So you have to write this italics word. Okay, developing a web-based. So they are asking that provide brief overview of the methodology. So you can write like this: developing web-based dynamic portal for the whole work in PHP and MySQL. That's all. And the type of your research, that means the work. Okay, you take this word as work, not research actually. It is an empirical base because you have the experience of manual work that you are just converting into an automation. And how can you collect the data? Obviously, you have to face the client location directly. So your data collection method will be primary or direct by client interaction. Next, limitation. You can put anything in limitation. Okay.
Sorry for my
Yeah, sure.
interruption. So can I get a say in something?
Yeah, please tell.
Uh, yeah, so the problem statement will be usually of 200 words or maybe 250 words, as far as I know.
Hmm.
So have they mentioned anything like about, how many set of words this
See
problem
here,
statement should be?
they have
Because,
already mentioned it is within 200 words.
okay, okay. I didn't go through that. I just saw now, like
Yeah,
when you scroll. So that is the reason I
it should
missed.
be within 200
Yeah.
years, but you can go few words beyond that limit. It is not so mandatory. Okay.
Yeah, I think it will be approximate within the
Yeah,
300 limit or above the 150 limit.
yeah.
That will be the
But
usual.
yeah. But I will say you that do not put everything into the synopsis, because you also have to
No,
write in your project report, na?
exactly. I mean, the synopsis varies entirely from what we write in the project report, because project report is the detailed analysis of
Yes,
and breaking it down of the
exactly.
synopsis,
Synopsis
right?
is just to show, just to tell them that you are going to do this kind of work. Okay,
Yes.
whether they
And one
approve
more,
that work or not.
yeah, sorry.
That's all.
And one more thing is regarding the empirical research. As far as I know, what empirical research is, it is a research which is conducted by deriving some conclusions from the previous research which is done. Like basically,
Mhm.
that is how researchers work, right? I mean,
Yes,
it is not like, everything the people can invent right from the scratch on their new. So that is what
yes,
I feel that they mean by the empirical research. It is like sort of like the constructive criticism.
yes. But
Yeah.
uh, as I told you earlier in this session, that consider this research word. Okay, I have a very strong objection on this word, research. Tell me, really, just a frank discussion. Are we
Yes.
capable by this course to go for any research?
I don't, that is what even I was quite skeptical when I
If you are
saw,
personally
like regarding the
knowledgeable
research
person,
papers, and I'm
yeah,
still not, very sure of these people. I'm quite suspicious, like how they are going to, first of all, they have not even published the list of project guides that they were supposed to do a week
Hmm.
ago. It's been like one whole week, there's no info. Again, there are no sessions on
Yes,
the
yes, there are
project.
plenty, madam. There are plenty of things, so we should not repeat that. We all know what is going on and
Sorry,
what is
sorry
the.
to interrupt all.
So
Good
I
evening all.
have that kind of. Sekant bhai,
Good evening all.
good
Sorry,
evening.
sorry to interrupt. Sorry to interrupt.
Hmm.
The, the discussion was nice. Uh, Even I heard Swarish Bhai and Sai play about all this. You all are right, but the thing is, apart from what they are doing, what they are not doing, the thing is we need to complete the project on time.
Exactly.
So
Fine.
that's for sure.
No, the
So
thing is, Sekant bhai, what I was telling that do not go with the word research. It's just a work.
no, no,
Okay. So
let's not go by the word. The thing is here, as I understood the entire thing, I might be wrong. Thing is we need to complete that one and we need to get out of after fourth semester we are eyeing at the final mark sheet and final certificate. That's what we are aiming at. So
exactly.
the more we invest time, what they are doing, they are not doing this. Of course they are not
Hmm.
doing, not going by their words. I completely agree. I'm not saying they are doing the right thing. They simply cannot. They simply cannot. The way they are doing, I don't think they can. uh,
Okay, that's why I am saying that it we are not going to we are not so much eligible to go for that kind of a research work. Okay, by this amount of course or by this amount
No,
of
so
training they have been provided.
sorry by what I feel for research work, a lot of things are required. Even if somebody is very good at research, the time limit, time like 6 weeks, 7 weeks, you cannot put everything into that research. So
Exactly,
I
exactly.
don't think the time period also matches the kind of thing that you are going for research and all. The only thing is
That's why
we need to develop an application and that need to be represented. That's what I
exactly
understood.
that is I am saying that do not go with the research. Okay, if they have been
And
making this
Sai
document
Priya,
by some
Cypria
other
well,
aspect.
she mentioned well, like, see, even if now the deadline of the synopsis is, I think, one week ahead, max.
Yes,
So
Yes,
yes,
they even didn't bother about assigning or mentors and all.
yes,
So
exactly.
once, so mentors will be assigned, then need to go through your proposal, your synopsis, then they will approve it,
Yes.
then you start your work.
yes,
Yes,
So
sir.
exactly.
So, no, actually,
That
the reason why I brought up about the mentors is, see, like there are many, many people in this Jain MCA who doesn't not even know like what is bibliography, what are
yes,
citations, or
absolutely,
the
absolutely,
basic
you're right.
exactly.
terminologies. If they do
Hmm.
not take up any sort of actions, it is
Hmm.
seriously. I mean, I might know certain things, you might know many things about research, but there are many people who does not know even how to do the basic groundwork. So
See,
that is
many
the
Live
reason
people
I
example
even
is
brought it up.
a lot of
Srinivas. Live example is Srinivas.
That's why just after reading the first when I read this document, na, I put a message in the group. If you read it, that do not go
Hmm.
with the word research because many people will do not know what the kind of research is. Means that will be an overall situation oh, to
see,
them.
in our entire case, what I feel the research, the type of research we are going to do is
Just to
basically
make an application. That's all.
just to write in the synopsis and write in the DPR that either it is descriptive or explanatory or empirical. We need to understand what these terms belongs to. Accordingly, we
Hmm.
need to furnish the document.
I
That's what
would,
I understood.
yeah, sorry, everybody
No,
for
no
the
problem. Go ahead,
interruption.
go ahead, go ahead. Please go ahead.
I would like to just stress out one point that I found today regarding the projects. When I did my MSc animation during regular, course at Jain University, Bangalore itself,
Great.
I had, I mean, so many friends from the MCA department who were that time, students at MCA final year during, that they
That
are
time,
doing
yeah.
that regular course. And one of my friend had, by the time I completed my MSc, she was also about to complete her MCA, I think. So
Great.
she shared her project work with me.
That's
I
fine.
mean, she also published in what is that? JETIR, junior something, that
No,
research paper.
Yeah, research portal. That
I
journal
do not
publishing.
recall the full form. I am sorry for that. Yeah, so she shared me her project work. So her project work was based on CI/CD pipeline. I mean, her specialization was cloud computing. So her project was on CI/CD pipeline for I don't know, for Docker or something. It was like that. I just went through that today. I mean, I didn't have much time, but I just went through the basic of that. I found that email and I went through that. She published via Jain University itself. It was of the very basic. It was not even, I cannot not even consider it as an IEEE paper. I
Mm.
mean, she told
Mm.
me that, a lot of students from her batch also published papers. I mean, I am still in contact with few of them. I can even, get those for reference. That is not a problem. But,
Actually, that will
whatever.
be a great help because the university, those different universities maintain different, standards for their
Exactly.
project evaluation and all. If we got a sample,
Exactly.
trust me, this is more than enough.
Yeah, I have
This,
already got a sample. I will take her permission today and I will share with
sure,
you
sure,
guys.
sure, sure, sure,
Yeah.
definitely.
But
Before
yeah,
sharing that,
I
you
can.
ask him definitely.
Yeah,
Yes,
one
sir.
thing I can in fact say 99.99% I can assure you, whatever you give in your synopsis, that will be accepted. Whatever you will write in the project report, that will be accepted, and you will get passed by December. That is
Yeah, I mean, the reason I brought up that
assured.
thing is what I am saying is for that regular college standard itself, that paper was not completely up to the IEEE standard. I can only accept that it was like only, 50-50 on par. So
Mm.
for that many, I think there were like some 100 to 150 students in her batch. For that only, they were not like much bothered. I'm just wondering, like for this online course, how bothered they would be to do the plagiarism checking to actually get it published on the
I told you
accurate
earlier,
portal.
na,
I
in
think
message
those are
also,
just
that these,
See,
formalities.
for no, no,
yes,
for
that
see, for
these
let me
documents,
tell you.
they have been
For,
forwarded from their regular course. Okay, regular
no, no, no.
course
For
and the
see,
MCA in
Faris
MSc.
bhai, what I
Mm.
understood for plagiarism checking, what they can do is they can see anyway we are uploading the soft copies, right? It's
See,
not a big deal
plagiarism
if they
checking
want to.
is mandatory when you are going to publish the thing into a journal. Okay,
That's a
or in
different
a
story.
reputed journal.
If they're
Yeah.
putting something 25% plagiarism is allowed, so they can check, they can copy on this one and go to Holy Trinity. They will tell you what exactly the
No,
percentage of plagiarism is.
just
That's a
tell
very
me
simple.
one thing. If you are going to develop a software, if you are going to develop a application, then what is plagiarism checking? What is
No, no, no.
plagiarism
See,
checking is
sorry,
for
by
what?
plagiarism. Listen. Plagiarism checking doesn't mean to the work you have done. Plagiarism checking is the thing how you represent the document in terms of synopsis, in
Yeah,
terms of
grammar,
document,
language,
yeah, in terms of
expression.
the yeah.
Ex-
This should not
exactly,
25% is allowed.
exactly.
See, if you are designing an application, somebody else has designed their application. Definitely, table structure will be different. Name of the table will be different. The way
Then
you
what is
express
the
the things will
meaning
be
of
different.
that plagiarism checking? It is not
No, it
like
has a
that. See here.
sorry, but it has a lot of meaning. It has a lot of meaning if we go by that side. So I think we should not go by that side because what I feel good thing is we if we are designing design an application and they are seldom bothers about what application you have designed. They just wanted your DPR, detailed project report with all the formats. That's what they are looking at. What I feel.
See
It
here.
doesn't matter what
Just
is the content and all.
if you can look into this. See, this is a journal. You got it. Maybe I can show some more from Indian. Bhattacharya. See here. This is a journal published. Okay, this is a journal, right? Uh, this is a professor. He is Dr. Esarde, under whom I am doing a research work also. Here you can consider the plagiarism. If you are going to publish this thing, okay, if you are going to publish this thing, then there will be many cases that you copied the document or the text from the internet. There is when you are going to publish a paper, that time the plagiarism checking is going to be a vital. And
this is also allowed. Like if you are referring this particular journal, there is a thing called as literature review. You can mention
Yes,
this
yes.
has already been done and this
No,
is what they have mentioned.
what my intention is to say that if your project report goes like this, okay, that means you are actually doing a research on a particular topic and you have lots of things to write on for that. That is a plagiarism checking. But we are technical person. Whatever we will do for our project, that will be some DFD, some ERD, some table structure, some screenshots will be there. I displayed it now. So there will be just 1 minute more. I will show you the thing. Projects. See, probably I already displayed this thing in the video earlier. See here, this is a project report for an MCA for a reputed university. Okay, see here, lots of thing you need to write here too. Okay, what are the things you need to write? See here, now if somebody is going to copy these words, see how analyze a requirement. These are some text blindly copied from some sites, internet websites or some book. Okay, you can see. So for this, see here, this is a design and analysis part, and what you are writing here, what is a data flow diagram? What is the meaning of this thing? So this thing has to be copied from somewhere. Okay, so here the plagiarism will work. So by mentioning that plagiarism, that they are asking that do not copy the whole thing from the internet and do not prepare the project report in this way. That's all. Otherwise, that plagiarism word is actually meaning if you are publishing your documents to the journals. Otherwise, in this case, see here, this project report has
Normally,
already been
yeah,
submitted.
normally plagiarism is not the right word to be fit into project report and all. That is for publication, that is for
For
thesis
our scale,
management
for
and all.
our standard. Obviously, it is for those people who are actually doing the research. Okay, but it is not
He You are doing the
for
research,
our work.
somebody is doing the research and publish it in the website, so that for that plagiarism is a must requirement. It has to be,
Ekdam.
it has to be. And for our case, like we are designing a project, we are in a learning process, we are at the beginning of the stage. They just wanted you to implement something through your knowledge, whatever knowledge you have, you create an application and prepare some documents who can say about that application regarding in different terms like DFDs, ERs, use description, your limitations, your testings, your interfaces, all under. So
Yes.
let's not. I don't think we should bother about plagiarism and all, because if we can go through, I think, and to avoid plagiarism, what we can do, we have lot of different tools. Paraphrasing, if you can do paraphrasing, also the same thing will be, you know, diverted in some other direction. Plagiarism will be zero at least. So it's not a big deal.
Oh, these people actually did paraphrasing for asking questions in my Indian economy elective, which left me perplexed to the core as to what they were even asking. I wasn't quite able to comprehend, and then finally I figured out that they had paraphrased the entire questions and the answers, which was really
Oh,
pathetic.
the thing is, nowadays a lot of tools are there who are easily making those paraphrase. They are these people are not doing that manually. If somebody will be do it manually, they would not even go for 5, 10 more than 5, 10 questions. So
Yes,
Hardly you
easy
will
they are
get
doing it.
you will get 5 to 10 minutes during the Viva. Okay, not more than that. So they
Let's
will
see,
ask
because that is not
probably
published yet.
three or
Let's see.
four questions, and that's all. Describe your
uh,
project, why you did that project,
I don't
what
I
is
don't
the
think
limitations. But that's
I
all.
sorry bhai, I don't think they will ask you regarding the introduction, because if you can recall in that session I have asked that question, ki what exactly the pattern of I version. They said ki you do not have to exercise what you have done. because you are being connected with your mentor since last 6 weeks. Every week you have a session. Every week you are doing, you are giving your progress and all. So that will be recorded. And then in the last Viva, they will ask few questions. If a mentor is connected with you, they won't ask you what exactly introduction, what exactly is. They will orally
Usually
tell you.
what happened during the time of Viva, okay, there should be a panel, means two three mentors will be there. They will be asking
So
random
that is the
questions. Means
normal, sorry, bhai, that is the normal procedure. But here they have clearly said the mentor who is mentoring you is the sole authority of your project. He is
exactly.
again
That's
going to
why
take
I
the
am saying
YOYs.
that
So
whatever
let's.
you give in synopsis will be accepted. Whatever you give in project report, that will be accepted. But
That's
you
good.
should design your project report in a good way so that that project report will be an asset to you also. Okay.
That's fine. That's
After
fine.
all,
It should be, and it should be.
this course is your MC and a master degree, so you should decorate that thing related with it well. That's all, nothing else.
And
Okay.
I I
Hmm.
think there might be some possibilities after assigning the mentors. All of us might get an SMS, get a mail from different third party. Come on, we have some project like that. You can go through. I suppose this it could be also happen.
Mentors, let's see. Mentors.
It already happened a few
मुझे
months
हुआ
ago,
ना,
right?
it did happen
Already
to
happened,
me
right?
already. It
Yeah, it
happened.
happened few
Some few
months ago.
people, yeah, few people called me like, do you need help with the project? Will we help you or something like that? They were calling.
That's good.
Means
And what
I'm
is
not getting
what?
you. Please, what is that?
Sorry, come again, bhai.
Yeah, what is that? What you told? I am not getting you.
No. Some few people were calling. I don't know. Somehow they got our number. Like they're able to find the student's number. They are calling those number and asking, "Is the project ready? If not, we will help you out." Something like that.
Yeah,
That's the thing
that is
happening.
that
They
is
they call
a
us.
And what is the amount they are charging?
No, I said I'm not going. I don't need help. I'll do it on my own. That's what I said. Like straight away.
अरे भाई
I
बात तो
didn't even
करना था,
discuss.
उनके
No,
दिमाग
I
में
didn't
क्या है.
I
even
think
discuss.
I think someone posted in the group they were charging around 15K per project, I guess.
Oh my
hmm,
goodness, 15,000.
Yeah. It's like one semester fee or something. So someone posted in another group, so that's why I got to know. They were discussing like,
No man, no, I don't.
yeah,
No,
yeah.
nobody's
eh,
gonna pay. I don't think how many. I don't even think that most of the people they
See,
don't even
now
like. They just
you
copy
have
and
to
paste it.
understand that this is a subsidiary business. Okay, means making the see education is become an industry nowadays. Okay, so this is also a part. Okay, some people who always search for that kind of a work means they are doing the they are not going to do the project, just have to submit the project. That is also legal, but
Uh,
that's why they are asking you.
yes. No,
Okay.
no. I had saved this number. Like, I had saved one particular number called Jain University from first time itself. I have been using the same number if I get trouble. Okay. From that same number, I got a call asking for like, do you need help or something like that related to project from Jain University only. They are calling
Hmm.
like,
But
we'll
what
help
I
you
can
out.
say you that
Uh,
even if you means do not do the project by yourself, okay, you
yeah.
can decorate your project report in such a way and do some good practice. Means for Viva, okay, then it's okay. So people are under fear; they are going to those person. Okay, that is the thing
but
that may
yeah, like
happen.
instead of paying like 15K, they can like enroll to a course and they will at least give you a one major project as a task, and they will guide you and everything. You can get skilled up like for the same
Great.
price. So the
That's
thing
fine.
is,
That's fine.
yeah,
That's
the thing is, it's
that's
always about the use case, right? Where you are going to
great.
use this as a
Great.
project coming next. If you are
See,
putting in
friend,
your resume,
one thing I can say you that what the course you are actually doing now, this is that kind of a course. Okay, and this project is going to be conducted by the university, and they should take all responsibilities to guide you through so that you can complete your project. So why when you have already enrolled in such a project, such a course, why you are going for some other course? That is not. If you are since you are doing MCA, maybe in cyber security, now you want to get a good skill or a certification course for some other stream. That is okay. But since you are in MCA and you are doing computer science and IT, so you do not need that kind of certification. Okay, so I think I do not support that thing that you
No,
will go
what I
in
said
another
is
place.
like instead of paying for a person who does all your work and gives.
What he said is, he said, if I'm paying only 15,000 for a project to copy and paste, so instead of
Uh,
doing that, why I should not invest that particular money to get trained, get skilled up? That's
Yeah,
what Srinath said.
why I said that, because if you are paying for project, you are not that skilled enough. Like you
Correct,
fear that you
correct.
don't have skills. So instead of that, why you enroll to the course first? Because you need to uh, upskill your career life, or you need to get a promotion or something like that, right? For that, you can't simply throw up like 15K project in front of your organization. They are not
okay,
like.
but even in that case, you will not be able to submit that same project to your MCA, because if that project is going to come under a particular course, then
Mhm.
you must know that a project must be submitted once in a lifetime. Okay, although
Yeah, I understand. What I'm telling is like you kind of skill up yourself, and it's matter of like your skillness. Like you can do your project
mm,
very quickly if you are skilled. If you are not that skilled, it takes lot of time. So don't waste money on this project. That's what my point was. Like don't put your
Acha,
money
let's.
somewhere like
Yeah,
it
in
becomes
he's right.
in
useless
in
again, like
your
a degree.
yeah, no, we are not taking in that way. We see in your group, you sorry, myself, then your Srikant, we are already discussing this project from I think it's from second semester. Okay, so
Mhm.
if anybody wanted, then we can thoroughly guide them, and by this time they should be masters in programming or developing this kind of project. So that
Fine,
is not
let it be
for that
Suresh bhai,
purpose.
because it's time already gone out. So
Yeah.
uh, so let's focus on what we will be doing and what we will do and how do we submit the project. Let's concentrate on that. Apart from all the things
Sure,
that is
sure.
there. So first thing is, what I feel, what I understood. Without a mentor has been assigned to you, you cannot submit the synopsis. That's what I understood. So first
I
thing is
have a
first.
trivial. Sorry. Oh,
Sorry,
please continue.
go
Please
on, please, go on,
continue.
please. Cyber, please go on,
No, I just have one question. I'm
please, please.
quite tentative about. Um, are project guides and research guides are different, or are they the same people? This is
Uh,
what
They
to
will be the
to
I'm
me,
not
they
so
will be
to me,
clear about.
to me, research actually, as Suresh bhai said, research is actually not the term that is fit in a project. If they're calling this one as research, so research guide and a mentor will be same.
Okay, because
there will be one single
in
person.
Yeah,
yes, in that guidelines they had mentioned in some particular paragraph that in case if we wish to convert our project to a research paper, they would allot as a research guides. I mean, not about we considering this term as a research, but I was just just putting it up as a question because it's not been. I mean, some people also asked me like, are research guides and
no,
project guides different if
if
you
you
want to
want
do
to
that?
publish
So.
the same thing in some journal, then you might ask for a research guide who can guide you how to publish that one, into how to reduce that plagiarism and all. That's, I
Yes,
hope
No,
yes.
that is
not
there.
100%. See, they have
I mean,
mentioned
like,
that if you want to
yeah.
publish your research paper, then you have to go with some other professor. Okay, along with them you can publish the thing,
Yes,
but
yes.
All
This
right.
the
is what
So
I was
whole
he
thinking
will be
about.
expense
a
you have
researcher.
to. Huh?
He
Sorry.
will be a research guide, right?
No, research guide. See here, I shown it to you. Just a minute. See here. No, not this one. That journal paper where it is. See here. No, the other one.
No,
Let me
in
tell
our
you.
guidelines itself, it is mentioned that if we are taking up this project as a research paper, then
Correct.
we cannot publish it alone, but we'll be publishing along with our research guide. So I
Right.
just
So
think
for
that,
that,
this.
you need to request for research guide. I want to publish this one. This paper will send to that research guide. Once the research
Uh-huh.
guide says, "Okay, come on, this paper has all the eligibility that can be posted, that can be published," then he or she
Okay.
can guide you how to do that. You
Okay,
will be
sir.
the second author. He will be the first author. So that's what the
Yes,
See
yes,
normal thing
yeah,
goes like.
right,
yes,
right.
yes, yes. That's correct.
See, just like this.
Okay.
See this. I'm sharing
Mm-hmm.
this skin. See, this is the project. Okay, and these are the two authors. Okay, and in the journal, whoever present in the last, he is called primary investigator. Okay,
Huh, huh.
and he
Hmm.
is the other scholar who is actually doing work with this this person. Okay, so
Now
he is
here,
the
Okay.
see,
primary investigator.
sorry, bhai. Here the guide
uh,
is so pity that he placed himself as the secondary guide.
exactly,
Otherwise,
that's why.
normally what happened? Normally, what happened? The guide who is guiding you or who will be acting as your research guide, they used to put their name as the first author, and they put you in the second author.
He's quite
This
No,
is the
generous.
normal
second
scenario.
author
This is the
means
normal
if you
scenario.
are a second author, then your name will appear first. Okay,
No,
as
that's
per my
again,
knowledge
sorry,
board.
sorry, that is different for different journals. That is
Maybe,
completely different for
maybe,
different journals.
maybe. But most of the cases I seen that the primary investigator, the first author, comes at the
So see the
second position. Anyway,
the
the
star mark is there. You can find the meaning of that star mark somewhere else, definitely. But that star
it
mark
has
may not
star
show.
marks, but in other cases, star marks is not there. So
Correct.
if a project is conducted by three people, okay. Anyway, why we are discussing this thing? Because
Right.
means
So
our work is
research
not
is
going
not
to
our
be
part
published
now.
in any journal.
No,
Means
we
an
can publish.
application.
If somebody is working on some beautiful concepts, like which has just
In
been
that case,
published.
that is okay. But if you are thinking about to build an application, just I have listed here a few. So these are not the thing to publish in any journal. Okay,
No, application cannot be published in a journal. But
right.
the methods that you're adopting in a like
The study, the
right.
research, actual work, the things that can be published. Okay, so and that is I think optional. But in their declaration, what they say, was it optional or they say it mandatory?
Which one? It's optional, I
This
think.
It is optional.
publication
Publication absolutely optional.
optional. Okay, in that
Absolutely
case you
optional.
will be provided with a research guide, but in other case you will be provided with a mentor. That's all.
The story is
Okay,
very simple. If you're really interested to publish your article in some paper, go for a research guide. That will take another. See, this is nothing to do with the certification, right? This is nothing to do with the MCA certificate because nobody is going to
which
write
one?
if you have
Project.
published that one. No, there is nobody. Project is a different part. Research is a different part.
Yes,
You can
yes.
Yeah, research
you can
yeah,
submit the project without publishing it in the journal.
exactly, at
Publication in
100%.
journal doesn't enhance your marks on the mark sheet. Even after
That is
completion
true.
of your after completion your MCA, there might be a chance your article still in progress, still is under consideration. So that might be a chance also.
Hmm.
So
Yeah,
that
that's
might be
true.
published after MCA. That is also possible. So nothing to do with that of MCA degree with that publication. So it is completely optional.
Exactly.
Yes, yes,
Sure.
yes. Now it is clear. Thank you very much to both of you for clearing this up.
So
If
anyone interested in web development may
means
see this kind
brother,
of.
brother, I am here
uh,
for web development.
yeah, you already have done that admission.
Actually,
So you go
let
with
me clear
that.
the things. What I'm planning to do is, uh,
Mm.
let me because Cypria and Ranadeep is there. I don't know. He's
Ranadeep
silent.
will do for Ranadeep is there. Ranadeep will do for
Yeah,
machine learning.
I opt for machine
R-
learning.
That's great.
Ranadeep, have you gone with those
Yeah,
items?
I
Did you
have
find
gone.
anything?
The big problem is that data, how to find that accurate data. I mean, I did not find any.
You can find it in Kaggle. You can find the
Kaggle,
Correct,
data
correct.
Yeah,
sets in
Kaggle,
Kaggle and
yes.
we have
what is
Kaggle
that?
is
we
a
have
huge
searched
warehouse.
Kaggle. We have
Kaggle is a
searched
Kaggle,
huge
Kaggle.
warehouse.
I saw in Kaggle, but there is the problem is that
Randeep, your voice is coming with wind. I think you are traveling.
Randeep is
no, 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 no.
sitting in front of a fan or he's
Yeah,
traveling.
yeah, I'm in front of a fan. That is why.
Okay,
That's it. And I guess that's a Farada fan, like a fan.
Yeah.
1700
If
Farata
you
will
want
tell you what
any
call.
data set, I can find for you. Like there are some websites, or I will send you those websites. I
Yeah,
because
yeah, that will
recently
be
I was
great.
finding few data sets for myself, so I
Uh,
needed some, some specific data sets which I couldn't find on Kaggle. So I'll send you those websites. Maybe you can just have a look.
okay,
Achha,
okay, that would be great.
whoever is there have already decided what we are going, what we are planning to do as a project.
I
Like
am,
I have
yeah.
two things in mind. That is what I'm working in actually. For back in Odisha, I stay back in Odisha. I used to develop this year also. I have started developing in 2 3 days. My site will be published. We're designing application for the entire online admission, starting from the student application to the online verification of the forms to the rank publication to counseling and to admission. So this is the entire process. So
That
that's
is
what
That will
wonderful.
be a very big project.
That is
Good thing.
we are
wonderful.
doing. Like me and one of my friend, we are doing that for 2 3 universities. One of them is a great university, good universities, government universities. For some reason I could not able to tell the name, but we started the work already. But I am planning to submit that one, because I'll not provide the exact data. I'll provide some dummy data, maybe 1000, maybe 2000 I can provide. It's not a big deal. Apart from that, I have also one of my own application that is running, and this time I'm trying to modify it. Like the 11th point, Swarisbhai has written online skill test. So I made that one as some kind of online test, or I can name it in a different way. The
Online skill
original
test.
original intention of that particular application was, I have tried to design an application which where I can incorporate different MCQs in different language, not in English only.
Multilingual.
Yeah, these are two applications back there in my mind. I'm still not decided what to do. To be very honest, I'll try to prepare two synopses, and I'll discuss that one with the mentor whoever is assigned to me. By pretending कि I'm a newcomer, I don't know about anything about the project. Come on, भाई मुझे मेरे को complete करना है. So I'm not going to tell them, come on, this is the fact, that is the fact. This is particularly what my perception is. Uh, Once my synopsis is done, then we can go. I can go ahead. This is what I planned.
Your synopsis will be accepted, and don't worry, just go on, produce
And
your work.
if somebody want some kind of help, I can help you in some. Like I have one application that is online billing system towards GST. I have designed one application for a store. They are running it successfully. That is not for inventory but for billing, invoice generation, quotation generation, employee activities. These are the things they are going to manage day to day life. This is one of the application. If somebody is interested, I have one more application that will be released shortly. It's a multilingual news portal. So like normal news portal, there's nothing new in that. That's only an application, only a web application where admin panel is there. You can post a news that will be there in either in breaking news or in the headline, something like that. So these are the four applications I have. I'll definitely submit one of them if somebody is interested. If you want to learn, want to, you know, any help in those, I'm ready to help.
That's very nice of you, sir. And all the applications are really wonderful. It is really nice
Thank you.
to. And
Thank you so much.
when
And Cypriya, I am really excited. You said you have a sample copy of Jain project. If
yes, yes, I will.
please do ask your friend if he is okay with sharing with us. I'm especially pretty much excited. In fact, all my friends will be excited to see that, because that will
I will
give you the complete
100%
idea.
make sure that I'll somehow, contact her, approach her with this, persuade her to actually
I
share it
don't.
with you people. I'll
Please,
definitely
please,
do that.
please, please.
And
That will be great
yeah,
help.
I don't think she will hesitate and all. So yeah,
That will be
I'll
great
make
help.
sure that I'll get it done.
सुरेश भाई
She
मेरा
has
ये दो
done on
प्रोजेक्ट हो
couch
जाएगा ना.
cute.
दो project क्या है? You have to submit one project, and
बताओ
whatever you
कौन
are
सा
saying, just
बताओ कौन सा करें.
आप एक काम करो, just do one project for yourself and dedicate the other to some other other
I
friends,
love to.
other
I
group.
love to do that. This is an open thing. I'll let me tell you, I'm not going to charge anything. Not going to charge anything. I'm not asking any single penny from anybody else. At least from my friends. So I'm ready to do that. It's not a big deal.
Yeah, basically, the thing is that who are completely unaware about the programming and the all these sorts of thing. Okay, then it will be better for them to
And
go for
let me
that kind of
tell
ready-made.
all of you, I'm doing the entire thing only using core PHP programming. This is open source, core PHP with MySQL.
And when you actually approach the project guides, they will definitely, even though if you consider yourself as a newbie in front of them, they'll immediately recognize you that you're a professional, both of
No, no,
you.
no, no, no. See, we have our own parameters. Come on, we need to
No,
listen
I'm
to
just
listen to them.
saying because I
This
mean
is a
that.
challenge actually. Cyber, this is a challenge actually.
Yes, sir.
See,
Yes.
for
The
friends like
thing
we
is
can
that we are obviously experienced and professional. Okay, and if means to me, if the guide asks me why you are doing this application, although my application is completely different, okay, it may cover every perspective that they need, but I don't know if I am going to do any of this project. Okay, and if the guide asks me why you are doing this, you are an MCA student, and my straightforward reply will be them, sir, I haven't learned from this course so much that I can go for that kind of research work.
actually,
Yeah,
Swarish bhai, I was
definitely I
interested.
will say
I'm really
this
interested
word.
to do one project. I'm really interested to do one project as my MCA project. Uh, I wanted to create. Uh, it will be created like sooner or later a news portal for whom there will be no human intervention. It will collect lot of news from different sites and moderate it and post it immediately into my website with the link ahead, with the link there where it collected. So that's a kind of integration of
I
artificial
think
intelligence.
it is already available. I am not able to remember the name, but this kind of
Might
work
be,
has already been available.
absolutely, because this kind of thing there is in Trivago, there is in Agoda. All these kinds of applications are basically using that technology.
Mm, mm.
Because Trivago is not a website; it is collected different things from different websites and put it on a single website. That is a kind of crawling based thing. You need to crawl them, you need to post it on your database, and things are resolved.
Okay, Sigan bhai, let me ask others if they have any other queries.
कोई
Otherwise,
नहीं
we
है
have to
अभी
wrap
अभी
up.
हम तीन है
8:30.
साहिब ओके विद हिंदी राइट नो
No,
Not much.
no, no. She do not understand
I'm
Hindi, I
sorry
think.
in between I
No, no.
used to talk in Hindi, that's why I asked.
No, no, no. I mean, I can
Oh,
understand,
we
but
jo
I studied Sanskrit, so not. I mean, I am very good at reading and writing Hindi, but not good at understanding Hindi.
Okay, no problem, no problem.
Yeah, but you have to excuse me because I have to
Not at
take
all.
leave now from this
Please,
session.
please,
I have to
please,
go.
please, please. But it was a
So
very nice discussion with all of you.
yes, yes, sir. And I thank all of you for this session and these interactions and putting forward your thoughts, your, clearing up my queries, especially. Thanks a lot for that. And I'm taking leave from the session. Bye,
yeah, sure,
everybody.
okay,
Take care.
no
Thank you,
problem.
bye bye,
We
bye
will
bye, good night.
meet again during this whole
Yes,
project work. If
Now
anybody
during
need
the
any.
project, Swarish bhai, what I
Hmm.
suggest during the projects before 1 week, 2 week. So why don't we gather together to discuss what we have done in the first week, so that a lot of things will be clear.
yes,
This is my
Yeah,
yes. That
suggestion.
is
This is my
better.
suggestion.
see, since
Yes.
from the since from this course, okay, I kept my time Sunday evening free myself. If anyone asks anything, means Shashikala ji has already been started. Oh, Shashikala ji has already been started her project work.
Wow,
So
that's good.
that is also going to be a live work for her, and she is really excited and doing well. She is doing well too.
Excellent. Excellent.
So we can meet Sunday evening during this project work. Okay. If
Sunday
anyone,
evening, Sunday evening, I doubt, because if see, anyway this week
His
they are going to
mentor
assign
is,
the mentor.
yeah,
Anyway,
6 to 8, I think.
so
oh,
six,
Sunday
six,
they
six
are
to
going to.
seven, 6 to
Oh,
7:30.
right, right,
Either
right.
you or me or some other persons definitely have session with the mentor. 100%.
Okay. Six
So
to
Saturday,
seven thirty.
Sunday.
It is the time.
Yes, yes.
Okay, then it's okay now. We can sit after half an hour of later. Then
We can
from
keep it
8
simple,
p.m.
like 8 p.m. will
Okay.
be.
So
I'm okay
everyone
with
will
that.
be present at that time also. Okay. If anyone need any kind of help or any query, then we are
I
ready
have
to
I have
support you.
opened up what I can do, what I cannot do. If anybody is
That's very
very
nice. We are
very
all much obliged, and I'm looking forward to those next upcoming sessions with you people. It was really fantastic. So I'm
the
signing off
same
from
here.
this.
Okay,
Take care,
thank you,
everybody.
sir, for joining. Take care. Bye bye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. Good night.
Yeah. Thank you too. Bye.
Okay. तो कौन है सिकांत भाई है
हाँ हम है ना,
Yeah.
हम कहाँ जाएंगे,
Oh.
हम आपको छोड़ के कहाँ जाएंगे.
So how are you are in your project?
सॉरी, मैंने स्टार्ट नहीं किया भाई, अभी तो गैदर कर रहा
क्या
हूँ, क्या
बता रहे
करना है
हो
अभी.
just a
सूरज
minute,
एकदम से
just a
सिग्नल
minute.
मार
Okay,
के.
okay. Sikant bhai, just let me stop the recording, and before
प्लीज प्लीज.
stopping the recording, we here conclude in that way that you can do in web-based application, you can do this kind of project. Okay. And if someone is willing to do some mobile application, basically when doing a mobile application, mobile app development and backend web development are two different parts. Okay, that can be done scale to 1 to 2 person job. Okay, so these are some jobs that you can do in your web development. And if you seek any help doing this kind of project, okay, especially in PHP and MySQL or maybe in Java, then you always can contact us in the group. Okay, ठीक है ना सिगान भाई, thank you. Okay, one more thing, if anyone wish to showcase his or her project developed in PHP, okay, then I can provide a hosting service because I already run a hosting server. In fact, not one, multiple hosting servers I run. So I can provide the hostings for them too. And that's all. Good night. Let me stop the recording.